Mike and Kenny on a Friday afternoon.
There's two kinds of people who want to shape the world, and those that are just like, you know what? Why don't you guys shape it? Let me know when you're done.
Yeah.
I want to go on vacation.
Yep.
I actually do want to go on a vacation.
I was going to say, you're a day away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You'll be so tan when you come back. One of my favorite things about Pete since he very first started changing things is every time he starts to get pushback, his response is always kind of like, I'm not forcing anybody to do this right now. Like, you can make your own decision. I'm just letting you know what's coming. And, like, change now or don't. It'll cost you more not to. If you don't have to, someday you will. But for the ones that want to, they can get a pretty good jump on stuff.
Mm-hmm. It goes back to fundamentally broken, the whole process was.
Mm-hmm.
Right? As Yoda would say. Fundamentally broken. It's not going to work. It's not working. And if you want to be involved in this FedRAMP program, you're going to have to do something that works. And so we have been working on this between public sector and private sector since like May of 2025, right? When those first rules came out.
When they first started to come out.
And we've been involved. We've been mentioning things. We've been making adjustments. And guess what? They listen, right?
Yeah.
And they make the adjustments. So so many RFCs.
Yeah.
Number one complaint, no more RFCs.
Too many.
Too many RFCs.
You care too much about what we think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they really do.
They do. Yeah. So right now we have the public preview for the consolidated rules. It's going to be open until the end of June when they're going to finalize it.
That's right.
So if you are in the FedRAMP community or FedRAMP community adjacent, or someone you love is in the FedRAMP community, you have until the end of June to voice opinions, ask for changes, suggest things, whatever it might be. After that, you're held to it.
Yep. This steamroller has been coming for over a year now. It's the Austin Power steamroller coming at them.
Watch out!
Kind of ridiculous. But for large organizations, this feels really fast.
Yeah, especially because the timeline that it's announced, January 1st, 2027. So to your point, 6 months feels like a slow roll coming our way, but for a complex organization that's managing potentially more than one ATO, that is actually pretty fast to start making a lot of these changes.
It comes so fast.
Yeah.
I booked this vacation Christmas last year, and here it is.
And here it is.
It's finally here. Wow. Yeah. It comes fast, and in terms of like what needs to be done, it's a lot. So budgets actually will probably increase in this phase because of what is required to deliver modern security package management. It's not because we're doing things that don't matter. We're doing the things that matter,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
That's exactly right. And there is cost to maintain that, to have like a true continuous ATO where an agency can actually see their risk at any given time. That it takes work, it takes money, it takes budget.
Mm-hmm. So what are the things that you need to do? First, you need to know what is in your environment. Where are you? You need telemetry for that. You have to know what are the components, what are the capabilities of those components. How do you validate that those capabilities are actually in effect? And then finally, how do you report on those on a continuous basis? And when things go wrong, can you act on that quickly?
Mm-hmm.
Because things have changed, right? We live in a mythos, too scary to be released world, right?
Yep.
Which is true. I mean, it's actually really interesting what AI can do. You don't have just a singular CVE, that you need to fix. It's a high vulnerability. What's interesting and cool about mythos is it can take a CVE and another CVE and another CVE, and it can build an attack chain, really, really quickly. So that's what's driving this really incredible speed to exploitation of vulnerabilities, right? So things that were over a year on average has come all the way down to less than a day. And so if you want to do business with the federal government, them's the rules.
Yeah.
you've got to shape up and you've got to build an enterprise, I mean, not all enterprise security is great, but a top shelf enterprise security program,
Yeah.
right? If you're going to want to do that, because people need to know who did it, who needs to do it, what's wrong, and how are we going to fix things when things do hit the fan, because they will.
Yeah.
Right? There's even an incident today, like one of the major cloud providers was like causing, I'm like, dude, why is everything
So slow.
so slow? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the call out for anybody in those organizations. It's coming, and like we said, 6 months feels like a long time away, but there's a lot that needs to happen in that time.
Modern security package management.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we've got some other things that are interesting. FedRAMP Ready. Imagine not being FedRAMP
Can
Ready.
you imagine? Nerds.
Nerds. Goes away at the end of July.
Yep.
It's going to blow up on the 28th, Pioneer Day. We're going to throw a party here in Utah. We're going to throw a party here in Utah for the end of FedRAMP Ready.
Yep.
RIP.
R.I.P.
It's going to be sick, though. We throw great parties on the
We do throw
28th in Utah. So sick. Serious. You think Swig is the only thing we got? We got Pioneer Day. Sick.
SCRs changed to SCNs.
That's way better.
Yeah.
But the expectation around actually doing that, imagine if something changes and you've got you got everything managed across thousands of pages. Yeah. Not going to work.
Not going to work.
So you need to be fundamentally rethinking how you do this, and you can't just vibe code a solution.
Mm-hmm.
That's non-deterministic.
Yeah, these changes that are coming, really what it is a signal to everybody that they're not going to force, like Pete said it in a comment on one of the questions on the FedRAMP site, that right now they don't have any plans for existing Rev 5 ATOs to go away. But for somebody who's maintaining an existing Rev 5 ATO and planning to do that long term, it is going to get tough. Like pivoting to 20x should be a consideration most companies are looking at, because if you're being held to all these other standards plus whatever happens over the next year and the year after that, it's a lot to try and manage over a 2,000 page document.
Yeah.
It's good stuff coming. The time to move is now.
Time to move is now.
Yep.
Time to move to the beach. See you guys later. Ciao.